Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this video is on harder linear equations. So we have our first problem and it says solve 6x minus 4 is equal to 5 over 2. So what this wants you to do is find a value for x. So it's given us 6x minus 4 is equal to 5 over 2. Now our first place to start would be get rid of this fraction. And how we're going to do that is because it's 5 divided by 2, we're going to times both sides by 2. So when we times both sides by 2, we end up with, on our right hand side, just 5 because we've eliminated the divide by 2. And on our left hand side, we do 6x times by 2, which is going to give us 12x. And then minus 4 times by 2 is going to give us minus 8. So that is how we get rid of our fraction. Now our next step is to rearrange to get x on its own. So what we're going to want to do is add 8 to both sides. So when we do that on this left hand side here, we end up with 12x minus 8 plus 8, which is just going to give us 12x, is equal to 5 plus 8, which gives us 13. Now to get x on its own, we divide by 12 because we've got 12x. So dividing by 12 would leave us with 1x. So we're going to have x is equal to 13 over 12, and that's it solved. Here we have our second problem. It says 3x minus 10 is equal to x minus 2 divided by 2. So 3x minus 10 is equal to x minus 2 over 2. Now again we have a fraction, so our first thing to do will be to get rid of that. And it's x minus 2 divided by 2. So to reverse that, we're just going to times both sides by 2. So that means our left hand side is going to be 3x times by 2, which is going to give us 6x, and then minus 10 times 2 is going to give us minus 20, is equal to just x minus 2, because it's x minus 2 divided by 2, and we've times by 2, so we've cancelled out the divide. Now we want to get all our x's on one side. So what we're going to do is take away x from both sides in order to eliminate x on this right hand side. So when we take away x, we end up with 5x minus 20 is equal to minus 2. Now we want to get x on its own. So to do that, we need to add 20 to both sides to eliminate this minus 20. So when we add 20, we end up with 5x is equal to 18. Now to get x on its own, we need to divide it by 5 to leave us with 1x. So when we divide by 5, we end up with x is equal to 18 over 5. So that's that one solved. Here we have our third problem. It says solve 4x plus 3 is equal to 10 minus x divided by 3. Now just like the previous two, we've got a divide, so we're going to try and reverse that first to get rid of it. So what we need to do is times both sides by 3 because it's a divide by 3. So when we do that, we end up with 4x times by 3, which gives us 12x, plus 3 times by 3, which gives us 9, is equal to 10 minus x, because again we had divide by 3 and we've times it by 3, so we've eliminated that. Now we want to get all our x's on one side, so the easiest thing to do is add x to both sides. So we've this right hand side here doesn't have any x's, so when we do that, we end up with 13x plus 9 is equal to 10. Now to get x on its own, we need to take away 9. So when we do that, we end up with 13x is equal to 1. Now, just to get 1x, we need to divide by 13 because we have 13 x's. So we're going to get x is equal to 1 over 13. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below any topics you'd like me to make a video on. Also be sure to check out my social medias, which are all in the description box below.